And our audio should be back now. So right now they are cleaning the ice before the match starts. That's the broom you see passing by.
I don't know if we have audio.
Oh. It should be on now.
Because there's no audio until now.
Yeah, because
so
we might have been talking and no one heard us.
Well, that's fun. That's fun. You get to hear us now.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Okay.
So, fun fact is that one of the people in charge of dealing with the ice for this event just retired as the head ice maker for the U.S. curling, right?
Yeah. So we're told we can't complain about the ice.
Yeah.
Which is a classic, like, not good at a sport thing to do. It's like, what about the conditions? So, you know.
You can see the coaches and alternate bench down there. Looks like it's Harvard.
Yeah, it's Evan and Julia. They have to not communicate with anybody, which means anybody on the ice, which means that they can't give any facial expressions or anything like that, which, to be fair, is a lot easier with a mask. But alas, still hard when that someone makes a call you don't like or whatever. But yeah, it's cold out there, so we'll see when Evan and Julia decide to put on their coats. My bet is end early in 3.
Yeah.
Do you have a bet on that?
I'm thinking they can make it until halftime.
Yeah.
That's my bet. I'll put my faith in them.
I appreciate you not going with like middle of N3, doing like the $701 Bob thing. When I was watching The Price is Right and I saw somebody like it go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was like, not cool. Who is Hammer?
I'm not sure we know yet.
I mean, we probably would have if we had like paid attention to the last shot draws.
But we did not.
But we did not. So it's as much of a mystery for you as it is. Jack Cordes or Skip sliding to the other end.
Yeah, I love watching them slide all over the place.
It's fun to do too. Like it's like
yeah.
I bought curling shoes like 2 weeks ago. I'm feeling pretty cool slipping around.
I'm really jealous of I think it's Wisconsin. For the vice skip has like a pastel pink broom. I'm very jealous. Alright, there are the skips sliding on over. Looks like we're going first.
Oh.
So that means you guys have the hammer.
It means that we did better at first, the draws, which is good because mine went through this morning. Actually, mine was a guard. That would have been a good guard.
Yeah.
Not,
So for this game, Penn State is yellow and Harvard is red.
PSU?
Yep.
Cool.
I was given a quick tutorial on how to use Photoshop for the graphics used. Thanks Sam Fuge, our lead and president, for the wonderful live streaming graphics. Looks like it could be
I don't know if it is.
really high draw, a biter.
then
Probably a draw round.
now we're gonna try to go around it. So no surprises there.
Classic move.
Classic.
Skip over there doing a few hops.
Hopping, doing the squat, doing the hop. You know. I think
Wow,
it's
there's
gonna,
a lot of
I think it's
curl.
gonna pump back. Yeah, it's got a lot of curl. Hit your back, maybe. Nope.
Nope, just barely missed.
Another guard. Okay. Trying to
And
do a
another
corner
draw
guard.
round.
Hit the rocks in the house.
Now we found out after our first time traveling that Penn State signals in the
Ooh,
opposite.
dear.
Ooh, a burnt stone.
Brimstone.
It's okay.
That happens, you know.
Happens all the time.
Gotta, you know. I think that a lot of this is, you know, just keeping your head straight and, you know, keeping with your team when that happens, because it's just, it sucks. And I mean, you know, you want to, you know, be supportive of your team, because as soon as you lose that, I mean, your head game's gone and it just won't go. The rest won't go well for you. So
It's a big mental
it seems
sport.
like there's. I'm not so sure you can see them at the side. They seem to be, you know, conciliatory, and that's nice to see.
Yeah.
It's always disappointing when you see. It's always sad when you see, you know, kind of a wilted flower, you know, just struggling.
It looks like they comforted him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get around the guard. I think it's
Looks pretty successful.
mostly buried, if not entirely.
Yeah.
So that's probably as good as you could get there. I'm gonna try to freeze to that.
Yeah, we were pretty amazed by how much curl is on this ice.
Yeah. The other thing that we noted was, and we were on the sheet, was that the sides were so much slower than the center. So, I mean, I only threw a last shot. Like, I didn't. It was an alternate last this morning, but like my time to the hack was apparently about appropriate for the tee, but I was about a foot off on my line, and it was just, you know, in front of the house. That's how different the center and the wall is here. So the center's really fast. So this one might be through.
Yeah.
For the guard, corner guard. That's the.
I don't know if it's a guard or a draw.
It's a draw. Or I thought it was the other turn for based on the hand gesture.
Yeah,
It
we
was
found out that we do it reversed.
Okay. Because I was like, I don't know where that's intended to go.
Yeah, we found out our first time traveling that we learned how to do it completely reversed.
Well, I mean, it doesn't. As long as it's consistent, you know. Like, I mean, if you know, all of you know what you need to do, then I mean, you know, execute it on like that one. You know, it's a good shot.
Yeah, that looked like it did exactly what it was intended.
Exactly what it's intended to do.
Rested right on top of the red. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what's happening on the live stream. But we'll have a better view when it's coming our way.
Indeed, get the bird's eye view,
Yeah.
looking down. Let's see. We've got a like. It's pretty cool.
Whoever gave us a like, thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much. So I can see here.
Ooh, looks like they just hit. Harvard just hit Penn State Stone, split it a bit. Looks like Harvard is sitting.
I think we're sitting.
Yeah.
It's not by a ton though.
Yeah.
So,
I'd guess it's just going to be a draw around match.
yeah. Well, at least an end.
Yeah. True.
Were you on this sheet this morning with like a bunch of like really high scores and
Yeah, we were on sheet D.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really close game.
Yeah.
Very fun to watch. My teammates said it was very fun to play as well.
I was there, kind of. Yeah, this one was pretty close. There was a few things where I was, my sphincter tightened as, I thought that, it was going to be a 5-ender for North Dakota State, but you got that last shot and it's like, okay, come out with one or whatever. And you're like, all right. We're throwing stone number, is that 5?
I think so.
Yeah. It's getting to the last half of this end. Might just go through.
Yeah, it looks a little fast.
Yeah. It's always hard to get the draw rate right, especially on those first ones. Even though you have like the 9-minute practice, I don't know, kind of hustling to throw everything.
Yeah, the first end tends, for us at least, to be just getting used to the speed. Hopefully. For me. Might just be swept out.
No, it's not good. It's
And
sitting.
it sticks.
It's sitting.
Yeah,
Probably going to be a takeout.
that's an easy takeout. It's very open.
And bump it back. Probably trying to keep it in play so that it's backing. To try to take it out.
See
It's
if
got to
it
curl a
curls.
lot. It's got to curl a lot.
Oh, it's starting to curl a lot.
Nope.
Very close.
Right through. Weight was right though. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what you wanted.
Just a little too wide.
Just a little wide.
And Jimmy takes off his gripper.
It's go time. It's coming back.
Sliding down.
Sliding down.
My fun fact, it's my broom being used by our second out there.
Okay.
We only brought 2 club brooms.
Okay.
I got the third, and we're using one of the brooms from this club.
Okay. Was there like a size restriction that kept you to 2 club brooms?
It was just a communication error.
Okay. So everyone like had a club broom that was like with them or something, and then they didn't bring that. Or...
They were
I guess I shouldn't
They were all at on campus.
Okay.
And then the guy who was on campus forgot to bring him.
Classic.
Yeah.
For reasons that kind of escape me, I put all my stuff in my locker the day before leaving, and I was like, I really hope I can get into the law school at 5 in the morning when I'm, heading to Logan to get the flight to Minneapolis. So I did indeed have access. So
That's good.
it's the joy of going to law school is you get 24-hour access to a locker. So
How long was your flight?
living the dream. It was like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
We flew into Minneapolis and then we drove from there. Team in minivan, 7 of us.
Yeah, we thought you were going to be in the same flight from Minneapolis to Fargo with us.
Yeah.
We were watching on Instagram, and we were waiting
Following
for
the Instagrams.
we were waiting for our flight at Minneapolis, and we saw that you had just arrived, so we were getting all excited. We shared a flight from Philly to Minneapolis and Minneapolis to Fargo with Villanova.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's not going to do it.
well, we took out one of ours and kept the one that we drew.
It might be a steal. We'll see.
Could be.
See if we can get this draw win. I think
Yours
you're sitting
really,
2.
Looks like it. Yours is really well guarded, though.
I mean, probably going to be hard for you to get more than 2.
Yeah.
So this is try for 3. We still have hammer, so we'll see how that goes.
I'd hope that this would be a guard.
Sorry?
I'd hope that this would be a guard.
I think it's top of 4, so it's like kind of both.
Like a guard that counts.
Yeah. I like to think that all guards count, but
Especially in the free guard zone. Did you ever watch the documentary for that?
no. It was called Free Guard Zone.
No, there's a Netflix documentary series of just like 30-minute episodes about weird sports rules.
Okay.
And one of the episodes is about the free
It's
guard
about
zone.
the Free Guard Zone.
Yeah. It's called, the episode is called Stone Cold. I don't actually remember
Yeah.
what the name of the series is. But I've watched it multiple times.
That one episode or the whole
Yes,
series?
the one episode. It's a cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah.
Really, I just make everyone I know watch it.
Well, now you know me, and you're telling me to watch it,
Yeah.
so Story checks out. Story checks out. Sounds like a plausible thing.
What do you think is the plan for this shot?
Just a draw for 1. I think that's all you really can do. I mean, there's no. I don't think there's anything else that. There's no way to score 2. I mean, he's got second shot as well as first, so I don't think there is anything else.
Looks like it'll be a good line.
Seems a bit heavy to me. I don't.
Yeah.
It's got a curl.
Maybe they're trying to take out the
I feel like it looks like it's just going to sail through.
Oh, that did not curl.
So that did not go well for us. So it's going to be 2 for Penn State.
Looks like it.
I don't think that's any question about that. We'll need to measure it. So now there's a minute. Let's see if we can. Oh.
Yeah. We've got our fancy
I
graphics.
gotta tweet out the score.
Harvard keeps the hammer for the next ad.
Yeah. I'm gonna tweet that out. Oh.
Keeping the travel team or the club updated on the score just through GroupMe and then hoping that someone will post it to Twitter.
Because you do not have Twitter access.
No, I was not given the login.
Okay, well, I was given this Twitter login, so.
Oh, gotta change the camera. Got a nice view of the house. We do not get anything but the house because that's as far out as the zoom goes. But
Can't
hey,
zoom backwards. But,
so far that it shows the camera itself.
yeah. So this is a guard. Can't see that.
But high right side. Lets you see what the skip wants a lot easier.
Yeah. Well, as long as it's like kind of in the house.
Yeah.
So. 20 seconds ago. my tweet went out, I think.
Wow. Learning how to be a Twitter
It's
expert.
my first tweet ever. Penn State Stills 2 in the first end. How do you feel about that? That's my first tweet ever. Bring you great joy.
It's a sad tweet to have for your first one. We've got 14 people watching.
Nice. Well, hello, all 14 of you.
Tell us a little about yourselves in the comments.
Hit the like and subscribe.
Any questions you have about curling can be commented.
You might not have the answer, but, you know.
We'll give you a funny answer if we don't know the real one.
Guarded up on the right side. I'm sure you can't see that, but, you know.
Oh, we've got a PSU fan in the chat.
Nice.
Now, we've got a lot of guards up, but this one comes right behind them and is sitting in the house.
That's a good tee line. It's
Very well guarded.
Yeah.
That one's staying for a while.
Hopefully.
Looks heavy for a draw.
I'm not sure where this one is going.
Yeah. Hopefully it slows down. Might just be
I
heavy.
don't know. It's not good at reading speed, but I think this one might be through.
Yeah. There it goes.
First is up.
So that's why I was like, when I was just I just didn't want to be that
The slip.
championships.
I was told to pan for shots.
We get the okay. It's coming down.
Videographer. He's calling for a draw. Definitely tucked. Seems like there's a lot of fast shots this time. Check the chat to make sure I'm not making anybody sick. Don't want motion sickness on a live stream.
I'm not moving with like the webcam or the recorder. Overfield. 2000. I'd love to remember that. I think that top two.
Lots of really fast shots.
I think the middle is sometimes slippery.
Yeah. Maybe it's from when Matt fell. wonder if he got a warning about damaging the eyes.
I hope not.
You know, we're just not good at judging.
Also easy for me to say. This and that.
It's like hard for his team too, like
I think that's right.
And there's Jimmy.
Oh, there we go.
Very well guarded house.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll go for a promotion.
I think that that's the move. I think it might be the guard is to avoid that.
Looks like they're gonna guard it up better. Looks like we go guard speed. Harvard's get first shot.
Sorry? Yeah.
I don't know what they're going for.
It's hard though, because I mean, it's a lot of angles.
This is a difficult end.
I'm not good at math. It's a lot of angles.
That was a good shot.
I think the move for you is to guard that up, just prevent.
Yeah, looks like that's
And
what
I think that's exactly what it's going to be.
yeah, based on the move movements.
This guard leaves open the takeout of that Penn State stone. chance for Harvard to score. So
I'm not even sure how this is laid out.
Wow.
It's rules or what they're doing.
start boards would be very difficult for Harvard to score.
Yeah.
So like the coaches
This is a pretty good shot.
If the guard doesn't work, it would be a. It could set up
Could be
more points for
bad.
Harvard. It's like high stress shot.
High stress shot.
Guard. No. It's heavy.
Very hard. Very hard for Harvard to get.
Yeah.
Harvard is shot at this point. I think that's what they
Down to the hammer.
So, shot is a draw. Take two this end. And up to Cornice.
I think they're aiming for the close one.
I think this is the third time I've been bowling with you, and I've never gone with it. Second time.
Could be one or two. Maybe we'll get to see a measurement happen.
So you were annoyed that Riley was like
Nope, it had made its decision. I don't know what that decision is.
I think it was. I think I saw Chris give it one. So I think it was one. That's my power of deduction.
one is if I roll like anything like I used to,
Regardless, hammer is the third. Actually, once you zoom in,
I was like, I don't know. Next time, if you and Ken are ever in Colorado, maybe we'll just go on like double date or something like that. We don't
it was one.
like you said, you rolled like 170.
Alright.
Tweet it out. A minute to. There's a minute break between ends.
And Penn State has the hammer.
He have his fingers in the hole, or did he put a helmet and spin?
So the first couple times, like for
Yeah, alright.
and then like, he's like,
There's like some people who are like really funny and they don't actually have the fingers in the hole. They just kind of hold it like this and spin.
Got chat. Got chat.
We've got a lot of people from Penn State talking in the chat. Really just two, but they're very talkative. Someone's saying they're proud of Jimmy. We're all proud of Jimmy.
Gotta save it for a special occasion. Yeah.
14 people on the live stream. Appreciate you.
And here's our coach Harrison.
Sorry, I'm getting some Advil. It says practice there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry, it was
bugging people?
bugging me. I'm people. So.
We're in the third end. We're not in practice anymore. This is the real deal. So I think that red is fighting. I can kind of tell from this angle.
Yeah.
I always used to think that was such a nickname. It's really
slowly get better at this. And then just kind of learn fun stuff at the same level. Me, Josh, Chip, and
That looks pretty heavy.
I think it's first. I don't know. Like, it is on the side though. The side has tended to slow down quite a bit.
It might die.
I have to sweep it to get it out. So it really snapped at the end there.
There it goes.
It really moved. They are a bit light,
Yeah.
I guess.
Hopefully it can get
From the
in.
sweeping.
Very aggressive sweeping. We love to see it. Look like that. It might bump in the other end.
The other one was
Oh.
at least biting. I don't know if it touched.
Oh, there's a camera above us.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's just biting barely.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how we can report better.
Look at the camera above us.
Yeah.
Takes a long time to figure that out.
A bit too long.
Yeah.
Well, there's no cameras out there.
No,
Kind of wish there were.
don't make it too easy. Too easy to coach. So that's gonna be a guard.
Yeah. There's
Everything that's a line. That's
lots of guards in a row.
nothing in this game can exist if it doesn't sit on the center line. So this is second shot. They're gonna be maybe a bit narrow. Maybe
Looks like it's gonna hit a guard. At
we
least
might
one.
we might get some action and see some stuff that isn't.
And a
Ooh.
split.
Look at that.
Peeling
Got
away
guards
those guards.
everywhere. Guards to the left, guards to the right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Jimmy's calling for a draw.
Trying on the.
I don't know.
It's going to be on to our right.
Yeah.
Handle is off to our right.
Could be drawing behind the.
Corner guard.
Yeah.
It could happen.
It's like a good weight. It's down a lot. And it's just barely out.
Yeah, I don't think that's biting.
No. So
That's
red
rough.
is
That's
red
rough.
is still sitting.
Sitting one.
Do you think we should get some guest interviews in here? Find random people around.
To tell us some stories about themselves.
Yeah.
I think we might get another guard out of this.
Definitely guard weight.
Yeah.
Like,
Nobody's coming in there, I guess. We're
yeah.
coming real wide.
The left side of the house is closed off.
That's one of those ends where you end up with like one biting off of the second stone, and then that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Just a ton of guards, you know.
Looks like it could be easy to blank.
Could be.
Cleared out. Let's see what Jimmy's thinking. Another draw. Could be behind Penn State's rock that's just barely nodding.
I think we've done work to try to understand the clock better. It's challenging when you have, so we have 30 minutes for each game, and it sounds like a lot, but it's kind of challenging sometimes too. Okay, so that nudged. Harvard's in just a hair more.
Still sitting one.
Still sitting one, and that by the hair on its chinny chin chin.
Yeah, it's like a third of the way in there.
Third of the way left. Yeah.
Yeah, this is our first time playing any timed matches.
Okay. Yeah.
So we played a little fast on our first one. We had a good 10 minutes left.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Just time to spare.
It's a little bit of a panicked rush, but we played really well.
That's good.
Now there's two of Harvard's in.
The one on our left is not in, but there's the two in the center. The one on the right is probably about a third in, and the same with the one on the further to the right.
If they were opposite colors, that would need a measurement. And Jimmy's signaling very to the left.
So
Well, he's looking around somewhere. Yeah. Could be clearing a guard.
could be. I think that's
Yeah,
what
it's
that
heavy.
is. Yeah, it's gonna be trying to split the guards.
Might just get rid of one.
Let's see where this goes.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's
Now it's down to one in the house, and that's the one right on top. The one.
the middle of the three reds in the front there.
I don't know. I think for me, I kind of like the guard, like just barely fighting on the other side, on our left. That's what I would do, because we don't have hammer.
Yeah, this is an interesting one to have to explain verbally.
I think it's a draw to the button.
Yeah, that's what I would guess.
This is Portis's first shot, so 7 stone.
No, it's not. No, it's not anything. Maybe it's the other one. It's like Adam Ambrose.
Looks like a good draw weight.
It's getting around. I think that heavy. Let's see where this ends up. It's gonna snap.
Yeah.
It's buried. That's about exactly where you'd want it. Hard to remove.
So now Harvard is sitting 2.
Hard to remove. I think that we're gonna see a repeat. The same thing. Try to do that shot again.
That one's sitting just touching the tee line,
Yeah.
right in front of it.
So
Sounds like someone in here has a cowbell.
Between 5 and now.
I think I might have it. That looks pretty good to me from the start.
Yeah. It's like a good weight. Or maybe could be light.
Be a guard.
Hopefully it gets in.
Don't need to be very far in order to. Nope, not
No, it's a guard.
in. It's a guard. I think the move will be another guard.
I think they had a wide open draw last over 3, but
My mom just texted me saying that Jimmy over there is tapping his feet. He always does that.
Tapping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got one leg that just flies out.
I used to get in trouble with that when I had exams. I would just have a leg that was just like no, moving along. So identify with it.
Yeah. I think we
So
got
how
like
to your mom on the live stream? I guess that means that
Yeah, she's up past her
watching.
bedtime.
Yeah.
She likes to go to bed at like exactly 9 p.m.
Okay.
Eastern time.
Yeah.
So she's staying up for this.
I learned a really great way to wake up early. So check this out. Moved into a new apartment. Doesn't have blinds. So now I wake up whenever the sun does.
Oh.
So at first I was like, this is bad. But now I'm just like, now I'm just, waking up with the sun. I'm waking up at 6 a.m. I'm living well.
Sounds like a very healthy
So that's
way to wake up.
Yeah. This is going to be a 2.
Yeah, this,
No, it won't. Sorry, there's another shot. Jumping the gun. This is.
let's see what is this the hammer?
This is hammer. This is Penn State has hammer. Not paying enough attention. Conversation about waking with the sun. I think it's a draw in.
That's what I would guess.
And again, you only need to get, half
Early
in the
in.
12, half in the outside, half in the rings at all.
To just block to 1 point.
Yeah, one steal of 1.
Yeah. Steel's looking pretty likely right now.
Yeah.
Just because of the placement. Harvard stone.
This makes for an exciting game when it's, trading singles and whatnot.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think this might have it. It needs to stop. See it come in.
No, it did not curl nearly enough. Looks like
I think it's closer.
looks like it might just be 1 point for
I
Harvard.
think it's just one steal of 1. Yeah.
Yep, there it
Got
is.
confirmation. Gonna tweet that out. Tweet that out for the fans.
I wonder how much it would annoy our coach if I made it say Ford instead of fourth end.
I don't know why you're laughing. I don't know why you're laughing. You know it's true.
So I have a minute between ends to talk with the coach.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to plug it into the next after the next end.
We have a break.
Yeah.
minutes, so- I think we were on mute for a long period at the beginning. And so there's our faces, but no audio.
We have
We now
alternate
have
is
audio
over here now.
and no.
Got James on the mic. Gathered a pretty sizable crowd. Around all the sheets, really. It looks like sheet C has the biggest crowd.
I think that's the home team.
Oh,
Gotta
that would
root
make
for the home
sense.
team.
Yeah, North Dakota State. Lots of people that are able to come by. First shot from Harvard is just barely biting.
They stole the one.
I thought they maybe got 2.
They drew in the lay to when they did the.
Maybe this is a draw behind.
Everything's clearly in the house.
Looks like Penn State is closer.
Yep. I think it's gonna be a control.
Based on that signal.
Based on, you know, the. Might go on the other side. Might go over. Roll a lot.
Jimmy's calling for a draw behind, it looks like.
Those arms are throwing me off.
Yeah.
If your goal was to, like, you know, mess with the competition, you succeeded.
That wasn't our initial goal, but we really run with it.
But you know, you gotta dive into that type of thing.
Our coach tried to get us to do like weird, weird words for sweep and off, but we landed on just sweep and off. He tried to get us to do banana for sweep, and then he had to come up with anything for off. Split off of the Harvard stone, but didn't touch the Penn State stone.
First stones in the house. No guards.
This is a guardless game. We don't need the purely offensive. This might be a guard, actually.
Just the eye itself, so it doesn't matter what.
It died.
That happens when you
Lots of dead stones.
yet another two stone.
See how it goes. That's a lot of pearls already. Out it is. Looks like just barely biting, based on the overhead. This is a game of biters. It's not just nail biters.
Not just nail biters. Barely bite.
Oh, it's heavy. Looks like a takeout call.
Go through there a while.
Past its lifetime.
10 years to that. So long. Happy rock life.
Apparently, we've almost broken a lot of stones at our own home arena.
You watch it with friends.
I haven't.
So, keep watching. I don't want to spoil anything. The prop stones are definitely like styrofoam. Because they're just like throwing them around as though they're like super light.
There's a broken stone used as a doorstopper or something at this club.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's over at the front entrance. There's like a huge chunk out of it. I don't know how that happened. we also keep our stones in like a industrial sized kitchen freezer in an ice rink. Yeah, because we use arena ice,
Oh,
and so we can't just keep the stones out.
yeah, we're spoiled with broomstones. Shout out to broomstones. Says practice there. So does MIT.
Yeah, you guys won the broomstone spiel, didn't you?
I mean, I didn't. We did. I didn't.
The team did.
Yeah.
It's the royal we.
I think just like the first red. I think Jack or Skip was
It looked just like those.
was the only person on the national team that was on the Broomstones winning team. I think I don't.
That stone, the yellow stone is out, but it's still in play.
Trying to get really high. Barely touching the ball. Trying to both like kind of some semblance of a point. See if it's right. Do not have
It's a guard, a very
guard.
low guard.
Does nothing other than guard.
I could see the through the front window, the reflection.
Based on the overhead, it looks like Harvard is sitting 3 actually, but they're all very wide.
One of them is almost always. Water's really cold. Like this, more like the beach. Water's really cold. It's like who gets the furthest in without really submerging themselves.
This looks like it'll sit pretty well.
That's pretty good. That's a nice touch. Pretty much where you want it to be.
Yeah.
I think that's so good to see. It's so close to the.
I couldn't spend the day in here at all. No. His magnum. Really a 250 magnum from like 2000.
I think this is the Skip's first drop.
Yes.
Just doing a head count of the stones down there.
1, 2. Too much.
Looks like it's grown a bit too much.
It's gonna be hard.
Looks like it could do a promotion like angle off of the Penn State Rock.
I don't think that's a great shot. That's a hard.
Yeah. And again, lots of angles to deal with. We could do it if we were an Olympic team.
Last one.
Sadly, this is not the Olympics.
They haven't changed that layout much at all until it's very recently, but
I guess this would be a draw.
so they're still a lot broader. Instead of 3-point and 3-point draw, it's also 3-point and 6-point draw. So it's like got really wide.
From our perspective.
Oh, for sure.
We call for a takeout.
not too much, because then you don't sit shot. So.
A light hit and roll could be good.
Speed up, throttles up, speed up, side shift, this, that, turns up, all their fuel. Really got this thing turned beats on the caps of the trucks.
Harvard skid flash shot.
So you said a pretty good margin of error, and now it's so narrow. They keep going for this button, and I hit the other one. That's a wake-up call.
It's heavy.
It's true.
It's a nice breeze.
Opportunity for Penn State to score two. Take this out in the sheer states.
Pretty quick call on a
I mean, it's
pretty
seems like a pretty
straightforward.
straightforward thing to do. Talk about what weight you want. The clock is ticking. This is one you want to waste your time on.
Yeah.
Not a super easy shot, but it's an easy call.
Yeah.
Job one done. Job two not. So
At least it
Score
wasn't
one.
a steal.
Score one.
Yep. I'm gonna
Card.
this camera. The live stream is still going. We can show our faces now.
Can you hear us though? We'll see.
Looks like they can still hear us. I think.
Tell us in the chat.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, tell us in the chat if you can hear us.
Let me ask my mom. Really, it's just so there's not a blank screen while the camera's charging between
Yeah.
ends.
You can see our smile, our not smile. You don't get to see our smile. How about that COVID? You know.
We respect mask mandates.
Yeah. Harvard is dropping ours on the 13th.
My mom says she can hear us,
Oh,
so
wonderful,
we're all
wonderful,
good.
wonderful.
We had some technical
Difficulties
problems in the
early.
beginning, yeah.
I think. I mean, I don't know. Like,
It could have been fine. We just thought it was
I
weird.
looked at the YouTube clip, tried to go back, and I couldn't hear myself. There's nothing worse than not being able to hear yourself talk. I mean, it's my favorite thing. So.
We've got great voices.
Penn State 4.
Here's a fun fact. The special national championship jerseys for Penn State are the school's original colors, which is hot pink and black.
That's why change that? Why mess with success?
Yeah, I think we
When
should
did
go
that
back to
change?
the original. I don't know when it changed. But we should.
I like the hot pink.
Yeah, it looks good. Jimmy went out and got a special headband that's hot pink.
Yeah, and he's wearing it.
Yeah, you guys will see it.
The rest of your team is not. You weren't.
No. He just bought for himself.
Oh, he didn't buy for everybody.
No, just himself. Selfish.
Okay. Well, that's it's a way to make sure you don't match. I mean.
Yeah. But the jerseys are up for order on our Twitter.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
We've also got the nice beanies. We've got a whole merch order form. I'm just plugging here.
Shameless shameless promotion.
It's our own stream, might as well.
Yeah. We bought the sweaters. I think the only merch order is like done. Is
We've got name tags.
Got little name tags. These are courtesy of Jules, our third, who 3D printed these.
Wow.
You know, using.
That's really cool.
Yeah. It's got like.
Got that 3D print feel.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it feels like to be 3D printed. I was
Find
not.
out.
I was not 3D printed.
You're not from a lab?
So, anyways, there's a 5-minute break here. 5 minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Confer with the coach, recalibrate or whatever.
Oh, they're waving to us.
Waving to us. That's fun.
Just doing random hand signals, I guess.
We're not supposed to, but I mean, it's a break, so I mean.
Yeah, they can communicate with the coach. They can communicate with us.
Yeah.
This is recorded, so I guess it would be.
Pretty bad.
There's proof here.
We did not wave at Harvard. We can't see them. If anyone's watching this.
We don't know where Harvard is.
There's
Oh, shout out to my uncle and cousin. They're watching right now.
see if I got see the live stream and see if let's see what the comments are on the live stream.
We've gotten a few, but it really is just from 2 guys from Penn State. Oh, then we've got a bunch.
Oh wow. Yes, can hear you, Meadow. Thank you. It's a Harvard fan.
Ooh, we've got some comments from Andy Dunham. He's our pride and joy. He's a professional curler now, and the only one, I'll say that we produced him as the Penn State club, but really, he produced the curling club.
It's a real chicken or the egg situation.
Yeah. He had been curling for a lot longer than the club was around, so. Yeah, he got us a nice video from Matt Hamilton.
Yeah? Was it like a cameo? Was it like a free
I think
cameo?
they were on a plane together.
My friend was on a plane with like one of the guys from The Deadliest Catch.
Oh.
And then, like, the person sitting beside my friend was really excited about it. But my friend was like, I don't know who this is. I don't know what this show is. And then the person beside her had to explain what Deadliest Catch was. So,
Yeah.
that's
My parents are huge fans of Deadliest Catch.
comes on
Most
before.
people are.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know anyone who doesn't like Deadliest Catch. It's either like you're a big fan or it's just on in the background.
My friend Andrea is not a fan
Yeah.
of Deadliest Catch, so.
We've also got Bobby Torres in the chat. Was our
Woo,
first.
Penn State.
Yeah, Bobby
Oh, no,
Torres was our
yes.
first club president.
Oh,
You gotta
Oh.
step up your Harvard people.
we got Meadow. You know?
Meadow, you gotta be louder. Alright, so looks like they have started.
Let's switch it back.
Gotta unplug the camera, turn it back on. It was at like 30%.
What's our charge?
It's at 18%.
It's pretty brutal.
And it does not charge while it is plugged, while it's running. You know, there might be one end where we just
charge it.
we just talk. You guys get our face, we'll give you a
We
play-by-play.
go acoustic. And you get.
We could face the webcam to it.
It's a pretty aggressive start from Penn State with a draw to the button. I'm going
Ooh.
to try to take it out, which is also super aggressive. But it's third, so.
Thanks for the help. As I'm sitting here drinking beer.
I gotta update the score and all that.
Fifth end.
And then I think Harvard has the hammer.
Yeah. See if we can do stuff with it.
There's our updated graphics. I feel like a professional now.
Oh, you moved the hammer?
Yeah.
Oh wow. It's cool.
This was really just all set up by Sam. I was given a quick rundown right before, so
Yeah.
he like simplified everything, so I would only have like 5 buttons to press.
But wide might peel the guard. If it goes out, I think it goes back. So and it's gonna go back right where it was. You can't take out a guard before the 5th rock of the end is thrown. So that's what that is. Guard comes back.
Looks like a lot of people from our old exec board are in the chat.
Jumping in, you know.
Matthew Tweedy wants it to be known that he's there too. I think they're all just saying hi to each other. They don't care about us.
So, what do we got here? It's gonna be nice.
Could be. Could go.
It's gonna nicely shield that.
Yeah, it's a guard.
I think it's gonna do another takeout. Takeout with a guard.
Looks like it's really just a foot outside of the
Yeah.
house. I'm not very good at measurements, so I could be wrong.
I don't know Imperial.
Yeah,
It's raised on metric.
Canadian.
30 centimeters out.
Oh, that one's fast.
Might be trying for the double. If we can get the nose, you could possibly.
Curled a bit.
No, that was close though.
Yeah, that was really close. It just curled a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But now the button shot is wide open. Still Penn State sitting one. Very early in the end though.
I think I would just put one exactly where it was. I think that's
It's a good guard.
that's
Yeah.
the shot that they're doing, and that's the right shot. I mean, it made us use a shot.
Yeah.
The double, I guess, is open, but it's not an easy double. Not an easy shot. It might be a bit heavy to be a guard. As long as it's just in front. I mean, it's like. Okay.
It's in. It's like 2/3
So
of the way in the
both-
house.
Both that redstone and that yellow are in. Penn State sits 2 at the moment.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah. I think we're trying to obviously do a takeout.
Yeah. This is
Might
a
be
pretty
trying
good
for the
game.
double. Yeah. It's pretty
close
close,
one.
but I like the.
The low scoring ones are very
1-to-1.
good.
There's been some like.
Oh, I'm getting a call from my grandpa.
Wow.
I'll leave you to
Leave me to
comment on your
commentate
own.
alone. So, coming in for the takeout. Good shot. We got. Gonna get something. Hit and roll. It's not gonna stay in the house, but center's now open. Penn State up. Gonna probably do the same thing. I mean, why mess with success? You know what I mean? We got same shot. Feels a bit hot to me, but we'll see. Might run the zone back.
And I am back. My grandpa was just calling to say he was watching. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for watching, Grandpa. Gabby.
Gabby's grandpa.
Gabby's grandpa. Appreciate it. How'd you get into curling?
I just did a learn to curl through the club.
And then you just
Just started.
nice.
I think it was
Ooh,
spring of 2018. I think,
okay.
or no, that would be 2019.
Yeah. So yeah, I curled in high school because that's what you do
When you're Canadian.
when you grow up in Edmonton. Yes. I went to the Briar in 2005.
Yeah.
I was, I remember my friend's grandparents had an RV that they drove in from Cranbrook, and we watched a game and then made Jiffy Pop, and I was like, this is the best day ever. So, if you ever wonder what my 10-year-old self was like, it's exactly like myself now. So, pretty much the same thing.
We fantasize about organizing a trip to the Briar, but that would be a nightmare to get approved. You
I
can
mean,
do
it
an
depends on
unofficial
where
trip.
it is. I guess it's like international travel
Yeah.
fair, right? Like, I mean, if you were like, if it was like in, I don't know,
So
London.
right now, it looks like Penn State's hitting 2.
Yeah.
And then the Harvard stone on the right is blocking the extra Penn State stone from
Yeah.